Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So there was some interesting performance yesterday on intraday charts. So the scenario that we have considered as not very probable, actually market has followed with this setup. Although it was not quite as we have discussed, it's a bit, well, it was a bit better for those who have taken the short position, but still market wasn't able to reach the predefined target for the few pips. So and has shown sharp reversal on intraday charts. Today we have to consider few more scenarios that we would do if we wouldn't have the personal consumption expenditures today. Because today, even a scenario that seems, well, hardly possible, we have to consider it because we do not know what numbers will be. If it will be significantly higher, then everything could happen, and we have to be ready for that. That correspondingly makes you to decide in what particular moment you would like to take the position. So I will show you everything, and then you will have to think and decide whether the conditions for entry right now before the data will be released acceptable to you or not. If not, then probably you will have to wait until data will be released. So let's go step by step over the euro currency. On the daily chart, we do not see anything special. We should not forget that we have major upside tendency. So we have the bull trend and reaction that we were trading in the recent few sessions. It was just a response to the strong confidence area. Although on intraday charts it was looking really nice, we've got some pretty patterns for the trading, but still we have to acknowledge that this and recognize that this is really short term. We should not marry with this position just because it stands actually as against the major tendency. And it seems that this retracement now is coming to an end. So in the weekend we said let's consider 108-107.9 area and then decide whether it will be downside breakout if hand shoulders on lower time frame that we're discussing start failing. That will lead us to suggest that we should get downside continuation, drop below these lows, or if market will able to stay here, it means that we could get more extended retracement here. So in other words, hand shoulders that we have on the follow time frame chart could start working. So left shoulder, head, that's right shoulder. So we could get this A, B, C bottom, some D pattern. Because market, as you can see, was able to stay in an area that supposedly should be the right arm bottom. Here's what the performance we've got. I see with this performance some kind of the wash and rinse of these lows, its previous lows. And this is actually shows answering the question where the bottom of the right arm should be formed. So our suggestion was seemed to be correct with this a bit deeper retracement that the bottom of the right arm yet to be formed. But for now, we could say that probably this is it. It more or less stands close to these lows, not perfectly, but still approximately the same area. Market stuck in this confluence, and take a look, it almost has reached the 50% level. Just few pips was not enough to just test this level. That's actually what I'm talking about. After such kind of the reaction, which is, looks like the rejection of price, or as you can see, immediate upward bounce, forming a great looking engulfing pattern, chances on the downward drop here seems very small. But as I said, today we will get the PCE index, and if numbers will be very strong, I'm not excluding that it might be another move here. That's the first moment that you will have to think about. If we wouldn't have the PCE today, I would say that let's take a long position because market has formed a great pattern. Now we have minor retracement, and theoretically it might be already right arm in place and market keep going higher. But we have the PCE. So the one thing that also you could watch for is technical tool that could help you stay cool. Market is flirting with the MACD indicator. We do not have any grabbers here yet, but just keep an eye on it. if you will see the bearish grabber here will appear close to the data release, maybe indeed it will be better to wait and see what will happen. Because appearing of the grabber together with the strong PC numbers definitely could just give market chance to drop more and complete the target that have not been completed yesterday. So that's just few moments on the current performance. Although in general, keeping PC release aside, this of course the bullish performance. And this is nicely looking for in general hand shoulders patterns with a possible upper direction. If you take a look at the dollar index, you have the same head and shoulders pattern here, which I would say that looks even better than on the euro currency. Mostly based on the performance in this area. This market already is turning trend bearish here. And well, here's theoretically, of course, we could suggest that this might be a bit stronger action, just back to this top on the PC numbers. But here it looks, by the shape of the pattern, not as very probable. But we still have to consider it. Now let's go further to the hourly chart. That is our target that we initially set. So remember 107.80. Although market wasn't able to form the butterfly and it has dropped below the COP that we also discussed. So we have said yes to keep an eye on the COP, be careful, and if you will see first signs of the reversal, better to close the position because market could start forming the butterfly here. It was just a wash and rinse of these lows. Butterfly is not possible here, but at the same time market hasn't quite reached the OP target as well. So we have the uncompleted OP target here. This is why theoretically, as I said, on the strong PC numbers, downside action is still possible. For example, it might be butterfly pattern. Let's take a look. This might be in this way. Why not? This 127 extension precisely coincides with the OP target. But of course, we need the external factor for that. Normally, by the technical picture, we do not see good background for this performance. I would say, as I said, mostly we have the bullish context. Here's also you can see minor bullish grabbers are forming, suggesting that market should start up reduction. So, as a bottom line, what we have? We have in general bullish context, but we have a bit tricky moment with the release of the PC numbers that could break the whole picture. That's why you have to decide whether you would like to take position right now and pass through the release of the data, or you prefer to wait and see what will happen and then make the decision. Advantages and disadvantages you probably already see from the current picture. If PC will be strong, you could get chance to step in on a lower level. If it will be weak, you will miss the entry. As always, you could consider splitting of the position in parts and take it step by step. For example, you could try and take some minor position around this area and see what will happen. So it's also possible. If you decide to take the whole position right now, initially I would place stop. You will have to place stop below this area because it might be really fast touch and then upward reversal with the PC numbers. It's really significant potential for the stop order. So stands too far and not actually acceptable to everybody. That's unpleasant moment with the immediate entry. So that's why maybe, as I said, it makes sense to split the position first and somehow limit the potential loss. So or wait for data release. So it's just because of this potential pattern that might be formed and unpleasant factor with the uncompleted OP and coming release of the data. For the short entry, currently I do not see good background right now. It's mostly context stands bullish, and it's a bit tricky moment about how better to take the position. That's actually all that we have currently on the euro. Let's keep watching, and it's interesting what numbers we will get.